Did you know that there are 3 species of native euonymus in eastern North America that make great choices for natural landscaping and wildlife plantings? 2 of them are medium to large shrubs, and 1 is a small trailing shrub that acts as a ground cover. They are all awesome and have the bonus of growing well in the shade. I'm going to save some important information on getting the native euonymus species established for towards the end of the video, so be sure to stick around for that. Let's jump right into it with strawberry bush, also known as hearts a-burstin' with love. Euonymus americanus, a small shrub that can grow from 4 to 6 feet tall with a 4 to 6 foot spread and is found mainly in the southeastern United States. The small, inconspicuous pale green to yellow-green flowers bloom in May and June, and in late summer and fall the pink to red fruit capsules form. They resemble a warty strawberry and give the shrub its name, strawberry bush. These then split open to reveal the bright red-orange seeds, which is where the hearts a-burstin' with love comes from. Although the seeds are not numerous, they are eaten by birds. Strawberry bush grows best in partial shade and in moist, rich, humus-containing soils that are well drained. It spreads by rhizomes to form a clump, although slowly. The native euonymuses have year-round visual interest, which makes them great choices for landscape plants. The deep green foliage against the gray to green bark looks great all summer. The leaves turn shades of yellow to red in the fall. The twigs and young bark stay green all year, and the bright seed pods and seeds are quite visible in the winter. If you want something different in your yard, they are tough to beat. If you love the native euonymus species, burst on over and pollinate that like button. Next up is the largest native euonymus, Wahoo Euonymus atropurpureus, which can grow from 12 to 25 feet tall and have a 15 to 25 foot spread. It has a large range and can be found throughout the eastern United States. Wahoo does best in part shade, but can take more direct sun than other native euonymus. When in the shade, it tends to stay smaller and sucker more to form a thicket. In sunnier locations, it will grow larger and sucker far less. The small, inconspicuous, dark purple flowers bloom from April to June. Even though they are small, Wahoo blooms pack a whole lot of awesome. The fruit capsules are pink to purple and smooth, and when they split open in the fall, the red-orange seeds become visible. In the wild, Wahoo tends to grow in moist, fertile, well-drained soils and is often seen growing along creeks. It is, however, very adaptable and can even grow in dry shade. Although the flowers of native euonymus species are small, many species of native bees and flies do visit them. These shrubs are also host plants for several moth species, including the American ermine moth. The native euonymus species do not produce the amount of seeds many other shrubs do, but the seeds are eaten by a wide variety of birds, and they are a good source of fat during the winter. When allowed to thicket, they provide cover for small mammals and, of course, browse for deer and rabbits. And if anybody can identify the bird that's calling in the background, please comment below. Are you looking for some simple and free ways to attract pollinators and wildlife to your yard? Well, check out our book, Attract Pollinators and Wildlife to Your Yard, 15 Free and Simple Ways, available directly from us. All sales help to support this channel. This next species is a little different. Running strawberry bush, Euonymus obovatus, is a trailing shrub, meaning it does not get tall, but grows along the ground, much like a vine, but without the climbing parts. This is a smaller shrub and only gets 1/2 to 1.5 feet tall and up to 3.5 feet long. While it can spread by layering or rooting where the stem touches the ground and forming a thicket, it is becoming rare in the wild. In fact, it is considered an indicator of high-quality, intact plant communities. It also has the most restricted range of any of the native eastern U.S. euonymus species. The small, inconspicuous, yellow-green to purplish flowers bloom in June and July, and then give way to warty, pink to purple seed pods in the fall. Like other euonymus, the seed pods split open to reveal the bright red-orange seeds. Running strawberry bush prefers partial shade and moist to average, well-drained soils, and can handle loam to rocky soils. If you are looking for a native ground cover for a shady location, running strawberry bush may be an option, though it can be tough to find for sale. It can be tricky to identify the native euonymus species and to tell them apart from the non-native invasive species of euonymus. If you would like to see a video on identifying the various euonymus species, let me know in the comments. I'm now going to take a moment to discuss the hardest part of getting the native euonymus species established. Deer and rabbits love them. In fact, in areas with high deer densities, it is rare to find strawberry bush or running strawberry bush growing due to excessive deer browsing. Wahoo does a bit better as it gets big enough to eventually escape browse pressure and isn't as highly preferred. Strawberry bush is a preferred deer browse, one they will eat above just about anything else. It is what the deer biologists call an ice cream plant. If it was in a browse preference tier list, it would be an S-tier browse, the best of the best. So this should give you some idea of the need for caging native Euonymus when trying to establish them. Don't skimp on the cage material. If the deer can get to the strawberry bush, they will eat it. Once they get established and larger, they usually do okay. Our woods at the farm has quite a bit of strawberry bush in it. Most of it is heavily browsed and stays short, but a few shrubs have grown larger and have become less palatable to the deer. Want to learn about another native shrub that is highly attractive to wildlife and pollinators and also has four-season interest? Check out this video and get out and explore nature in your backyard.